True confidence is not loud. It does not crave attention, nor does it need to announce itself. It lives in silence, in the way you walk, the way you breathe, and the way you refuse to fall apart when the world tries to break you. Most people mistake confidence for noise. They think it's found in words, in dominance, in being seen. But those who have truly tasted life's chaos know that real confidence is forged in silence. It's the quiet certainty that no matter what happens, you will endure. As the Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is where quiet confidence begins, in mastering the only thing you truly control, yourself. 1. Quiet confidence comes from mastering your emotional state. When life tests you, when someone insults you, betrays you, or tries to make you doubt yourself, that is when your true character is revealed. Most people crumble in those moments. They react, they rage, they beg to be understood. But the man who has cultivated quiet confidence stands still inside himself. He doesn't chase the storm, he becomes the calm within it. Epictetus, the enslaved philosopher who rose to greatness through his mind alone, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Those words are not mere wisdom. They're a weapon. When you can control your reaction, you control the situation. And when you control the situation, you control your destiny. Quiet confidence is the art of choosing calm when chaos begs you to panic. It's not about pretending everything's fine. It's about refusing to let anything external disturb the order within you. Imagine a fire burning in front of you. Most people panic and rush to put it out, but the calm man watches it, breathes and understands it, because he knows the flame cannot burn him unless he steps into it. That's how a Stoic lives. That's how a quietly confident man survives. He doesn't react to life, he responds to it. And that subtle difference is what separates the weak from the unbreakable. 2. Quiet confidence is built in solitude, tested in fire. We often think strength is built in public, in the gym, in success, in victory. But true confidence is built in silence, when no one is watching. Seneca once wrote, "The one who puts the finishing touches on their life each day is never short of time." What he meant is this: the confident man lives each day as if it were complete in itself. He doesn't wait for validation. He doesn't depend on applause. His peace does not need witnesses. Solitude is the crucible of confidence. It's where you confront the raw truth about yourself, your fears, your impulses, your weaknesses. And when you stop running from them, something powerful happens. You no longer fear what the world might expose, because you've already faced it within. That's why the man of quiet confidence doesn't crumble under pressure. He has already met pressure in solitude. He's been humiliated by his own mind, stripped by his own self-doubt, and rebuilt from within. Confidence built on ego collapses in the face of fire, but confidence built on understanding, on self-mastery, on discipline, on truth, it endures. When people insult you, you won't need to defend yourself. When things fall apart, you won't need reassurance, because you will have already proven to yourself that you can withstand far worse in silence. This is the confidence that holds up under fire. Not arrogance, but inner alignment. It's the state of being at peace with who you are, no matter who tries to shake it. 3. Quiet confidence is found in purpose, not in appearance. We live in an age of illusion, where people try to look confident instead of being it. But a man whose confidence depends on how others see him is a slave to their perception. True confidence doesn't live in your posture or your voice. Those are merely its reflections. It lives in the clarity of your purpose. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, lost everything in a shipwreck. He washed up on the shores of Athens with nothing, no possessions, no status, no future. But from that wreckage, he built one of the most enduring philosophies in history. Why? Because his confidence wasn't tied to circumstance. He didn't need the world's permission to begin again. When your purpose is clear, fear loses its grip. You stop asking, "What if I fail?" And you start saying, "Even if I fail, I remain." That's what quiet confidence is, the unwavering belief that your worth is not defined by outcomes, but by integrity. The man who walks through the world with that kind of certainty doesn't need to prove anything. His presence speaks for him. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." That is the purest form of confidence, not needing to talk about strength because you are it. 4. Quiet confidence is the art of restraint. In a world that glorifies reaction, restraint has become a rare power. Everywhere you look, people are desperate to express, to argue, to prove, to fight, to be heard. They believe that power is found in dominance, that the loudest one wins. But a true man of inner strength knows something they don't. Silence cuts deeper than noise. Restraint is not weakness. It is self-mastery disguised as calm. It's the moment you could destroy someone with words, but you choose peace instead. It's the strength to feel anger surge within you, yet refuse to let it turn into chaos. Seneca once wrote, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay. Those few seconds between impulse and action, that is where the confident man lives. That's where his control resides." When your mind is undisciplined, every emotion becomes your master. But when you train your inner world, when you learn to pause before you act, your silence becomes a weapon that others can't comprehend. You see, quiet confidence is built not in moments of comfort, but in moments of restraint. When your patience is tested, when your pride is provoked, when your peace is threatened, that's when your true confidence either collapses or solidifies. A weak man seeks to prove himself in every conflict. A strong man knows he has nothing to prove. He lets his composure speak for him, and that composure terrifies those who thrive on chaos. Epictetus said, "Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. They can anger you only when you permit yourself to be disturbed by them." This is why restraint is so powerful, because it frees you. It removes the strings that others use to control your emotions. And make no mistake, people will test you. They'll push your boundaries. They'll say things meant to provoke your old self, the one that used to bite back, to react, to justify. But now you will simply look at them with calm eyes and a steady heart, because you've learned that not every battle deserves your sword, that not every insult needs your attention. And that silence, when it comes from strength, is louder than any roar. This kind of restraint creates an aura, an unshakable energy. People feel it when you walk into a room. They can sense that your calm is not ignorance, it's control. It's the control of a man who could fight, but doesn't need to. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike your enemy." The one who restrains himself wins in silence because he remains untouchable. Quiet confidence is not about hiding your power, it's about mastering it, shaping it, directing it, and using it only when necessary. So when the world tries to provoke you, when anger burns your chest and pride begs you to react, pause, breathe. Remember that your power lies in the decision not to lose control. Because the man who conquers himself, the man who governs his emotions and restrains his impulses, he is the one who commands the respect of every room he enters. And that is the kind of confidence that cannot be shaken. 5. Confidence grows from enduring hardship. True quiet confidence is forged in the crucible of adversity. It does not come from praise, from comfort, or from accolades. It comes from surviving the trials that would break ordinary men. The sleepless nights, the betrayal of those trusted, the relentless tests of character that life throws without warning. We live in a world that seeks shortcuts, that rewards appearance over substance. Yet, a man of inner strength knows that only through facing hardship without surrender can one cultivate a presence that commands respect silently. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every obstacle we endure without complaint is a lesson in patience, resilience, and control, the building blocks of real confidence. Observe how people react to stress. Most crumble at the first sign of discomfort. They panic, lash out, or seek to escape. But the quietly confident man, we endure. We learn to sit with discomfort, to face uncertainty, to hold our ground when the storm rages. It is in these moments, unseen by the world, that character is solidified and confidence grows. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Just as our muscles grow under resistance, so does our psyche expand when tested." Enduring hardship without losing composure creates a gravitational presence. People feel it, even if they cannot articulate why. They sense that we have walked through fire and emerged unshaken. But this confidence is subtle. It does not boast, does not demand recognition. It is quiet because it is earned, not assumed. The man who has faced the worst life offers can throw at him does not need to prove himself in idle conversation. His calm, measured responses, his unshakable demeanor, and his ability to remain composed under pressure are proof enough. Every trial endured strengthens our emotional armor. Every setback teaches patience. Every rejection cultivates fortitude. And every moment we resist the urge to react impulsively, we reinforce the inner fortitude that radiates as quiet confidence. We become men who are not swayed by opinion, insult, or manipulation. We are anchored, unmoved by the chaos that surrounds others. And in this, there is power. The power that comes not from domination over others, but mastery over ourselves. Let us remember then that confidence is not given. It is carved from the trials we face and the self-control we maintain. In embracing hardship, in choosing resilience over reaction, in enduring what others flee from, we cultivate a silent strength that commands respect. And that strength, born from adversity and tempered by discipline, will follow us wherever we go. It will speak louder than words ever could. It will make others pause, and it will make us unshakable. The quietly confident man is not a product of luck or ease. He is a product of endurance, self-mastery, and the relentless pursuit of inner fortitude. If this video helped you see the power of quiet confidence and inner mastery, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Join us as we explore more lessons from the greatest minds in philosophy and learn how to cultivate strength, discipline, and resilience in every part of your life.